Alright, so we are live for round 3 of the Formula 1 League in France with F2. I'm here with Outrep today.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, mic's echoing a bit.
Oh shit. Oh.
Well, when I say a bit, I mean quite a lot.
I've got a good cancellation on, so I don't know. Don't know why it's echoing.
Maybe try something else, I don't know. But it's
Oh,
quite bad echo.
I'll try sensitive. Talk.
Alright.
Is that better?
I don't know. Speak again.
Hello?
Not the best, but if that's the best you can do, we'll have to do. Let's wait for all the drivers to load in now. I don't think Marshall's there, is he?
No, he's not. Takes no breaks. The only competition finish 4/10.
No, your mic's
Looks
just
like
in
it's gonna
general
be
cutting out.
Let's see.
Just leave the VC and join back. See if that fixes it.
Testing.
It echoes a bit, but it'll do. It's fine.
Alright. Yeah, Riggs put out an absolute flyer in qualifying. 4/10 with the car ahead. Looks like it's going to be another great race for him.
Yeah, and we've got two drivers starting on the hards. We've got Zoga and Wayardi both starting on hard compound tyre, which should be interesting. Say Zoga got P7, that's quite good qualifying from him to say he was on a hard compound tyre.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. France, quite an easy map of the calendar, not quite spaced out. There shouldn't be too many retirements, if any at all. We've got quite a lot of drivers here today. We've got another driver making his appearance, Bandy by the way, and we've also got Crooked Kant. Crooked is meant to be in the ART, but I think he joined a bit late, so it's put him in the dams. We'll see how that goes. So far, no one being disqualified from the formation lap, which is always good. You don't want to start on cold tyres, especially if you're on the hards. Yeah, Rakes has been doing really good through the free practices. I only managed to stream one, the others I fell asleep, if I'm honest. I was busy at work, so I fell asleep as soon as I got home. But Rakes has set the fastest lap. He also did set the fastest lap in free practice 1, I believe, so he's been doing quite good on this map. I think he's quite confident here.
Crispy's tyres are going to be very cold for the start there. He pulled well ahead of the pack at the start of the formation lap. I think he's going to begin to regret that at the start of the race.
Do you have a mic plugged in, or is you just speaking into your phone?
It's Apple headphones.
Okay, just don't use headphones.
Okay.
That'll probably be the easiest way.
So, is that better?
Not a lot, but okay. 5 lights are off now for us, so it should be off for them in a second. And here we go for the France Grand Prix. Rakes don't get a good start at all.
Bad launch. Oh, what has happened there?
Rakes dropping all the way back to P9. Straight off the start. Bass getting into P1. Good start by him as well as Avocado.
Oh, spin there from Grundy on his debut.
Crispy not getting the best start either. Yeah, Rakes very bad start.
He would have cold tyres. He definitely regrets pulling ahead there at the start.
Yep, but Yeah, Rake's not getting a good start, but It's Lies going side on with Rakes now. Can It's Lies pull off a move? The side by side going through sector 2, coming into the chicane now. Rakes is going to have the outside, but It's Lies is going to have the inside. Rakes don't leave a lot of space. It's Lies loses it there, and he's just lost a place to Cooked Khan and Storm. Storm's been spun around there. That's Storm gone. Still plenty of time to recover if he can get that car facing the right way as he falls to the back of the grid there. We got back letters for the Carlin. Trying to keep up with Fanta. Crispy getting a good move done on Caterpillar there in sector 3. Sector 3 probably the hardest sector of this track. The tyres get really warm through there.
You've got to keep an eye on the tyre temps as it comes to the last 2 corners before the start finish straight.
Alright, so if we have a quick look at the positions gained, we've got Fanta gaining 6 positions from the start. Oh, 5 now, as Backletters did go for a move on him there. So, Cooked has gone straight into the pits. He must have got some damage. He might be putting on the hards and hoping to get... Yeah, he's put on the hards for the rest of the race, it looks like.
Yep.
Very slow release from him there. He didn't realise that he had to release himself and he was just sat in the pit stall there. Not a great release from him. But this is Avocado right behind Bass. Going to the inside now. Coming into the chicane. Can he get the move done? Bass is going to be on the outside. Avocado now outside for the next turn. Bass
Really
keeps
good
ahead.
competition,
They're still side on side going into sector 3 now.
Bass pulling ahead towards this sector 3. He's going to hold him off for the rest of the lap by the looks of things. He's pulling away now. Storm sticks a move on NASCAR guard at the same area that Bass did his maneuver on Avocado.
Yeah, and we got Zoga really gaining on Caterpillar here. Going down the inside now. Can he get the move done? It looks like he can. Oh, Caterpillar looking for the switchback. Gets a switchback done on Zoga. Zoga holds position. Caterpillar looking for another one. Zoga covers that off well. Good racing there by Zoga. Moves him up a place to P9. It's Lias not getting the best of exits out of there, as Caterpillar has gone into pits. He must have got some damage or something to... Oh, he's off for the severe undercut. As Rake's right on the back of Fanta now. And that's NASCAR DNF'd.
Oh. At the start, if the start finished straight, that's a shame.
And that does look like a VSC, haven't? No, it's a safety car. The safety car's coming out. So we've already got a DNF at France. Hopefully he does stay in the session for the sprint race. Most people when they DNF they just leave, which isn't the best of ideas, but this is really good for the people that have already pit. It's not so good for the people on the hard compounds though. Because now they have to make a choice. Do they pit onto the softs and take a gamble, or do they stay on their hard tyres and hope for another safety car towards the end of the race?
I think it's best they hold on to the tyres they've got for now. Of course, with everyone else who's probably going to flood into the pits for a cheap pit stop, they'll make up a lot of positions as long as they can hold on to those tyres.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like Bass still... We'll check the positions gained now to see who has gained the most positions off the start. On the wrong thing there. There we go. Right, so we got Broski, Dave and Fanta both gaining 5 positions from the start. Really good drive from them. Most people are coming into the pits, but Bass and Avocado are going to stay out on their soft compounder tyre.
Not sure that's the best idea.
Same with Dave and Rakes.
Car. If there is another safety car pass in Avocado, they may have messed up there.
If I was Rakes, then I would have probably gone into the pit as soon as I saw Avocado did not shoot into there.
Yeah.
But he is staying out. Have we got any of the hard runners going into the pits? It doesn't look like it. No, Uga and Wayardi are both staying out. So it doesn't look like any of them are going onto the hards yet. Crispy taking some time for his stop. Going onto the hards. Yep, most people are on the hards now. In fact, everyone's on the hards apart from the top 4 that did not pit.
Yeah, they may have shot themselves in the foot with that decision.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best idea not to go into the pits there. These guys are going to have hard luck, especially the both Sauber racers, because Avocado and Rakes are on the same team. As soon as Avocado comes in, if Rakes chooses to come in the same lap, there's going to be a long wait due to the dual stacking, but we'll see. So yeah, Bass still in the lead of this race, so we'll check the positions gained one lap. Oh wait, yeah, not many people have stopped. Both hard compound tyre users stayed out. That's probably what I would have done in that situation, not risk going onto the softs just to go back on the hards at the end of the race.
Wow, why are they up 7 places? And so is Brusky Dave.
Yeah, really good drive by both of them. Dave up 7 as well.
Yep. Though he is one of the front runners on softs.
Yeah, so I don't think that's going to last long.
He is. He's
Rake's smart there going into the pits, but he's done it a bit late. Loads of people have grouped up now and he's going to drop a lot of positions.
Yep, all the way at the back by the looks of things.
He's going to come out around P12, I reckon. Maybe even worse. I don't think he'll be last though. I think he will get out of being last. Very slow release by him there. Storm is going to get the overtake done. Can is going to get the overtake as well as Bandy. Now is Crispy going to manage? Doesn't look like it. I think Rakes has beat Crispy out. Yeah, he has. So now we just got to get everyone to line back up so we can get this safety car out of the way and we can begin racing again. Alright, so yeah, so Bass getting a good start. Rates having a really bad start, losing 13 positions. Not good from him, but we do know he's got the pace. But
yeah, definitely got the restart. I think he's had a good shot of the top points, especially with the front runners at the minute not choosing the box.
is that Zoga retired?
How did that happen?
I think he might have been trying to warm up his tyres and he's just crashed straight into the wall there.
Yeah, his front left is completely gone.
That's definitely going to be a safety car for the next lap as well.
Not necessarily. It looks like his car might have despawned, so hopefully they'll be okay for a restart on the next lap.
Yeah, but that's not good for both race ardent cars.
Oh, never mind. Safety car.
Oh, safety car is coming in. Alright.
That's doing a good job backing up the field, and he's going into the pits. That is a big mistake.
Huge mistake by him, as Avocado does take provisional lead of this race, closely followed by Dave. There should be a huge gap starting to form, but these soft tyres won't go too much longer as we go for the safety car restart now. Mr. Zarata not having a really good free practice 1. He is up in 7th place at the moment, but under threat by Caterpillar. Caterpillar is going to get the move done going down the inside. But
they're trying to fight
Yeah,
back
he's trying
here.
to fight back there, but unable to keep his nose in. That's Caterpillar upper place. Up into P7 now.
Brewski Dave already fallen out of DRS zone with Avocado with that quick pull away.
Khan running wide a bit there, but he
Dave's
is.
having to defend against Rayardi here. Will he make the move? He doesn't. It looks like he might attempt something at the start sector 3 though, as he is right on the gearbox of Dave. Pushing hard down the outside.
Oh, a bit of wheel banging there.
Trying to squeeze him off.
Looks like he's going to let him go, but Dave's tyres have almost had enough. You can see how his back end is starting to step out a lot now. He is getting a lot of over and understeer.
He sure is.
Avocado handling his tyres quite well though. He has already gained 2.2 seconds away from Dave, the other soft runner, but it's not going to be enough as he's going to dive into the pits now. And Dave's going to stay out on his softs. Not the best of moves. I would have said he should have just pit there, get it over with, but very risky by him. But we didn't notice Bass did spin. Oh no, he didn't. Yeah, he did spin on the chicane in sector 2, so he'll have some warm tyres. That's probably why he is a bit slow.
Storm. Stick to it on Crispy. Crispy fighting back, gets his switch back. Storm's still in this though, he's fighting down in the next chicane. Cruising right up now. Looks like he'll probably have an attempt at move on the straight, possibly into the chicane. He was thinking about going down the inside there, but he just gave up the last minute.
Mr. Zarata running wide there. This is going to be Can going around on the outside, coming into sector 2 now. He's going to have a way better exit. Mr. Zarata is going to have to let that go, it looks like. But as Rake's also getting into the mix there, taking a huge dive bomb. And he gains 2 positions in one corner. Great by Rates, but Mr. Zarata losing out on 2.
Storm up again, sticks from Crispy this time. Looks like Crispy's
We're 3 wide again.
very, very good racing from the lads, making sure they don't spin. And
Lettuce drifting his car there as he hits into Wyardi as well, sending Wyardi wide.
manages to catch it there before going into the wall. There was a very high possibility of that there.
There's nothing separating these top 6.
Very, very close race.
Oh! It's like it's gone into the back of Caterpillar there, sending him losing his back end there.
The second I say very clean, of course there's an incident.
Fanta right on the tail of Wyardi here. Is he going to take a dive bomb or is he going to take his time with it?
This is Fandy here on his debut.
Wyardi locks up. This is going to be Fanta trying to go around the outside. And he does look like he's got the move done, but Wyardi is going to keep in there, having the inside for the next turn as he locks up, tries to get the switch back, but that's Fanta up into P2 now. We didn't notice, but Dave's gone another lap on those softs.
Fandy spun Storm as he went for a move on the inside of turn 1. Really unfortunate for Storm there, he did put in a lot of effort to work his way up to the back of the grid from that start. He was almost at the points. Real shameful lap. Dave still managing to maintain a gap to Wyoming there on those hards.
Caterpillar trying to get back into the mix here, but this is Lettuce going for a move on Fanta now down the inside into sector 3. Fanta's going to have the pace on the outside as he goes down the inside again. Lettuce trying to find an opening. He's going to be side on with him here. He's getting squeezed. Oh, and it looks like Fanta's going to hold that position.
Rev having another go now. Really close racing from these guys. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Rev jumps back 2 places.
Oh, and that looks like it's Liza's off for a dive bomb there, but didn't seem to make it happen.
Dave
Dave, he's not doing bad on him though. He is gaining away, but those tyres will have a lot left in them. And everyone else has done their pit stop. He has not. As Avocado goes and sets the fastest lap on those hard tyres, 145.
Let us sit on the gearbox in front there. It looks like you might try something on the next straight.
Alright, let's see if we can see any action down the Sector 2 main straight with the DRS. Most drivers going to have it coming down here.
Really close to let us now.
Don't look like he's going to go for anything, but he is going to get a better exit, it looks like, than back lettuce here. He's right on the back of him here, trying to get the slipstream.
Really utilise him, show there, stick right behind him. He's not going to make a move into sector 3, but he might try something very soon.
And back lettuce keeping up with Fanta here and keeping up with Wyardi. Rev Caterpillar not far behind. Closely followed by Rates, closely followed by its Lias, but Can is starting to drop back now. It seems to be a 7-way battle as Dave does go into the pits this lap. I reckon he won't come out until P14. He will be last place when he comes out of the pits.
Big mistake staying out on those tires so long.
It did look like Lettuce was going to try and make a move there.
This is brilliant racing.
And it does look like they're starting to separate now. But Can getting back into the mix, it looks like, but still a second behind. Then we got Mr. Zarata, 4.3 seconds behind him. And then Crispy, another 4 seconds behind Mr. Zarata, so the gap is forming.
He's gonna make a move here.
I think he's going to go for a dive bomb here. No, is he smarter than that? As Back Lettuce is going for a move as well. He's trying to go around the outside here. Doesn't make anything happen, but he's going to try it again. Run the next turn.
He's got him here. He has to have him.
Oh,
No!
and that's both of them losing their wings. And that's his Liars gaining past them both. And that's going to be Can gaining past them.
That was a very stupid move from Bud, let's say. He appeared to turn into him.
Both of them really risky moves there. One was defending too much, one was too aggressive. Really unfortunate by the pair of them, but they're both going to have to go into the box with only 5 laps remaining. Which is going to put them P13, P14. Yep, here he comes into the box as well as Caterpillar. Caterpillar, 5-second time penalty for driving into the back of Lettuce there.
Yeah, he was a bit...
Wait, Wyardi's gone into the pits as well. We've got most of the top runners going into the pits. Oh yeah, Wyardi did start on the hards. So that's going to be Fanta in P1 at the moment. And Rates is not too close.
Fanta's definitely going to stick on those tyres for the rest of the race. He should have this in the bag as long as he can fight off Briggs.
This looks like a 3-way battle at the moment. As Rates, Fanta and its Lias all trying to get the lead here. Rates is going to have DRS as well as its Lias, both on Fanta.
Down half a second, 4 tenths now. 3 tenths.
The amount of speed Rates has got compared to... Oh, a bit aggressive there, a bit wheel banging, but he's going to try to switch back. Can he get a better exit? It does look like it. It does look like he's going to make the move around the outside here. And Fanta left clueless for how he's got that speed. And that's going to be Storm up a position as well as Crispy, as well as Avocado. Avocado is pressing Storm now. But Fanta really close to Rakes. as well as Avocado really close to Storm. I reckon it's only a two-way battle for this P1 now for the sprint, for the stint. But now it's mainly about who can get P8. If he gets P8, we'll have a massive advantage for the sprint race coming up. As Avocado really close to the back of Storm, it does look like he's making a move around the outside. And Storm has to yield there, coming into P5.
Fanto appears to be dropping back from Riggs.
And that looks like Rates is going to almost be clear as Fanta, but unfortunately for him, it does look like he's going to be in DRS range. No, he's not. Fanta just dropping out of DRS range. It does look like Rates has got away from him.
He's pulling away now by a few hundredths a second. It looks like the chances of victory here are just slipping away from Fanta.
Well, an amazing drive by Rates today to stay. He started in P1, had a really bad start, but moved all the way into P1 once again. Really good drive by him, but it's not over yet. Anything can happen as Caterpillar gets a 3-second time penalty there. Don't think that matters too much to him at this point. It's Lias gaining on Storm, as well as Bass not far behind its Lias. As Wyardi goes and gets a 10-second time penalty for completely cutting that chicane. That is going to be really bad towards him at the end of the race. So Rates putting into lap 13 now. Fanta is just constantly losing time to him, and their tyres are only 1 lap difference, so it shouldn't make too much.
I think he may be trying to save his tyres for the sprint race here.
Yeah, that could be the way to go, but remember, in a sprint race they do not need to pit. So they will have other spare sets of tyres. But there's nothing separating its Lias and Bass and Storm. All of these three are going to be fighting for P5 until the end, it looks like. This may be one of our last battles to see it. However, Khan gaining on Bandy again. Gaining massively on Bandy. In fact, I think Khan's going to make a move going into Sector 2 DRS zone. And as it does look like it's going to start to rain. It has darkened up, the weather does look like it's going to start to rain soon. If it rains within the last lap. It depends how heavy it is if they go and change their tyre compounds.
I think they're going to hold on for the rest of the race on slicks. There's only, well, 2 laps to go.
Yeah, but it depends how heavy the forecast is. If it's some light rain, they'll be fine, but anything too heavy and they might struggle coming towards the end.
They're all good drivers. I'm sure they'll be able to hold on for 2 laps. If it starts to rain, it does take a while for the track to get wet. So.
Oh, that's Bass going down the inside of its Lias. Its Lias having to run wide. Its Lias might be going for a dive bomb as Bass does go defensive. Its Lias taking it to the outside, not able to make anything happen there, but still really close to Bass here. Really good exit by him as he moves to the inside for the next turn. Can he get the move done? They bang wheels a bit more, but it does look like its Lias is going to have the move done. No, good switchback by Bass there. Really good switchback by Bass, but that's going to give its Lias DRS in the DRS zone. And he got a way better exit. And it looks like he's going to have to get the move done before the next turn. and he will have a position, it looks like.
Dive bomb fast man?
No, Bass is not going to dive bomb that. Wise by him. Best not to do that, but all this time tussling, they've lost 1.5 seconds to Storm. They were within DRS range. But now Storm is pulling away.
Fun is dropped back by 5 seconds.
But Dave, really close to Mr. Zarata now. It looks like it's going to be a fight between these two teammates. So you will see what will happen coming into the next DRS zone, because they are still within a second of each other. Neither of them are fighting for the points though at the moment, which is unfortunate for Campos as well as Uni, as well as Ardent. All three teams aren't fighting for the points. As Storm moves up into P4, as that's Crispy in the pits. So that's Storm moving up to P4 now. Alright, so we'll see how many places gained. Storm's gained 7 places as Can is disqualified from the session. I'd like to see what the disqualification is for, but doesn't look like we can find an opening as Backlet is going down the outside now on... Oh, bit more wheel banging there. But it looks like he's going to have DRS in the... Looks like he's going to have the move done as he goes to the inside now. He's going to have the move done before the turn, it looks like. And...
Sam was disqualified for failure to use the required tyre compounds.
Oh, he did not pit. Oh, he used the same tyre compound twice. Really unfortunate by him. So that's going to be Mr. Zarata in the points.
That's a really big mistake, putting on softs when you've already been on them.
But then our race winner from P1 to P1 is going to be Rakes. And then Fanta coming across the line, gaining 7 positions in P2. Avocado coming across the line is going to be P2. Never mind knocking Fanta down due to his penalties.
That's a 1-2.
And then Storm comes across the line, P5, as he's knocked down by Bass because of his penalties. The penalties really coming into play now. Lettuce comes across the line. Will Bandy? No, Bandy won't take it from him. But Crispy takes it from Bandy, moving into P8, meaning he will start P1 in the sprint race. As here comes Mr. Zatara. As he comes across the line, P10. Dave takes it away from him due to penalties. Dave's going to be P10. And Wayardi, we do know, has a 10-second time penalty, as well as other penalties, as he does the fastest lap. But it's not going to matter because he's not within the top 10 drivers.
It does, however, take that point away from who was it? I believe it was Backletters who had the fastest lap.
And here comes Caterpillar. Maybe if he weren't swerving his tyres, he might have got past Wayardi then. And there's the rain.
Oh my.
As you can see, the rain started to spit as they finished the race. Now, will it be raining in the sprint? We will see. Storm getting driver of the day there, gaining 6 positions. Good drive by Storm there. But Rakes, an absolutely amazing drive by him. Really, really good drive. And then who have we got up there? We have got Rakes P1, Avocado P2, and then we have Fanta P3.
Great finish for the Sauber Junior team.
Yeah, that's going to benefit them even more in the driver standings as they are already first. So this is just going to increase their lead. Wayardi 22 seconds worth of penalties. As we are going to be moving on to the sprint race now. So don't go anywhere as we go into race 2. Back Lettuce did gain 2 points, it looks like, for the fastest lap. So he did get 8 points from that. As I'm going to take a screenshot of that so then I have it all down, even though I'm streaming, so that was a stupid idea. Alright, so we're just waiting for them all to advance here for the next session. I don't think anyone left actually, I think they were all ready for the sprint race. So I believe Back Lettuce is going to be starting P1 as it is raining. So this is really going to test the drivers this race.
Looks like full wet conditions.
And we have not seen any of these F2 drivers drive in the rain so far. So this should be...
to see who is fastest in this sort of weather.
So hopefully we should have a bit more action, but maybe not just overtaking and racing action. We might have some spins and some more DNFs here. But I'm still confused of how Zoga... Was it Zoga that DNF'd on the safety car?
No, that was not Zoga. Zoga was DNF, well, disqualified for tyres. It was NASCAR who crashed in the safety car, I believe.
Alright, so here we go. Crispy is going to be starting P1. And then we got Lettuce P2. Let's see what tyre compounds they're on. Alright, yes, it is wet conditions. So this should be really interesting to see, as we've got Mr. Zarata who doesn't even start off from the start line. So Rake starting P8, Avocado P7. So this is a good opportunity for Crispy here to prove that he can get P1 after the disappointment from last race.
Oh, NASCAR is evil. Look at what he's doing. He's sitting all the way back so everyone in front of him will have full tyres.
Yep, I was thinking that. Oh, he's just really struggling as he is drifting a lot in these wets. As he does look like he's spun. He's gone. I don't think he is doing that on purpose. I think that is just generally struggle on this wet condition. But this is gonna really not benefit anyone else with how slow he's going. Everyone else is going to be starting on some really cold tyres because of him. If I was him, I would just cut the chicane and try and catch back up to the other drivers. But I think he's going to try and make it. Yes, he's off of the chicane. Oh. And that's Rates disqualified from the session. Broski Dave disqualified. Mr. Zarata disqualified. And Caterpillar disqualified. And Can disqualified. And it's Lias. They are not going to have a good start to the race. Especially it's Lias starting all the way in P3. So that's going to really slow down the people behind him as well.
Slowing down the pack, make sure his tyres aren't cold like everyone else.
As NASCAR gets disqualified as well. And he was the one all the way back, so that does help the other drivers. Now, what's your predictions for what's going to happen in turn 1 here?
Turn 1, 2 retirements at least.
I just don't think. I think people are going to overestimate their braking power and not brake in time and just slide into the cars in front. But we'll see what happens. But it's Lias has left the session, so I don't know if people are going to be trying to get him back in now. As Zoga is the last to form the grid as we're going on board with Crispy here. The 5 red lights are on in France. And they're off for us. And they are now...
Question mark?
Now... And they're now going. Here we go in France for the sprint race. Here we go, coming down now. As Crispy goes and makes a move, and I've just seen an M plate fly over the track there. Oh, and there goes Bass. Where is Bass going? Taking an escape road there, but that is going to be a penalty, surely. Oh, and here comes Lettuce, already trying to move into P2 here, as he does push Storm off the track. That is quite aggressive by him, as he does run wide. Storm is going to be hoping to get past Caterpillar soon. Caterpillar not having a great race record. Was that a spin by someone? No, it doesn't look like it. Lettuce really struggling to keep it there. Storm going on the outside of Caterpillar here. Caterpillar, a bit of contact. And it looks like Caterpillar's going to manage to keep it as Bass is going down. We're off 4 wide into the next turn. And that's 2 of them spinning. They managed to save it. Great save by the pair of them, Can and Caterpillar there, as Bass is going down the inside. Storm, massive dive bomb around the outside, trying to get a move done. Unable to do it there, as he's going for the switchback.
Oh my god, very good run from Storm. He's shunted by Bass.
As Storm going for another switchback as Bass is off the track. Bass comes on a bit dangerous there, as that makes them both lose 2 positions. Really dangerous driving there by Bass. Coming onto the track, a bit risky there. Storm maybe should have left in the room, as Mr. Zarata does come into the pits. So Crispy already 2 seconds ahead, because of all the other cars behind have been squabbling. So there's no DRS, so it doesn't really matter how close they are to each other, but Wayardi is going to be going down the inside of the next turn on Zoga. Zoga goes into the back of him there, sends Wayardi wide. He's going to have to cut the whole corner there. That will be a time penalty. It looks like, yeah, that's a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. As Zoga did ram into the back of him there, but did look like he lost a bit of his end plate. Wet conditions, you need all the downforce you can get, all the grip you can get, so this end plate off won't be good for him. Oh, Avocado is making a move on Storm now, and it looks like he's got it done. Yeah, he's got it done, and who's just came out the pits and spun already? Oh, is that a set? Alright, so here they all come again, making their way through Sector 3 now. Definitely the hardest part of the France track.
Is seriously struggling.
And now his tyres, he's definitely got his tyres warm, but definitely way too warm.
Warm. Try screaming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's not having a good time here.
Oh.
Crispy goes and sets the fastest lap. Then Fanta takes it away from him. Caterpillar takes it away from him. Doesn't look like anyone's close enough. Avocado on the back of Bass Branch now. He's definitely the closest to anyone else on the grid, but there will be still some spins left in the sprint race.
NASCAR has another spinella into the wall. This is his end plate. He's
Yep,
gotta get
NASCAR's
lapped
about to get lapped by all the other F2
again,
cars
into
on
the
track.
wall, and he's lost his wing. Full course caution, safety car.
No, it is VSC.
VSC, alright, makes sense.
And that's a drive-through penalty for Wyardi. Very unfortunate by him. That's going to be huge just for driving. You can be speeding 0.001 if you wanted to under the virtual safety car, and you'll be getting a drive-through penalty.
Wow, NASCAR is going so wide. He's using all of the runoff.
Oh, and that's him out.
He's gone.
Now, is that going to change this into a safety car?
He is quite far off the runoff, although it is in direct traffic with anyone who's going to crash there.
As Bass goes and gets a drive-through penalty as well. Bass and Wyardi both have to sit their drive-throughs. That is not good from them. Now, Fanta did get P3.
Frisbee still managing to hold on to his lead.
Yeah, this could be a really good result for MP Motorsport today.
Fanta has also made it look quite the way.
Dave making a move on Bandy though. As he's going down the inside now, Bandy does hit him. Bandy's just sent him wide there. Huge contact by him. Now Dave going to be going down the inside again. Unable to make anything happen there. It looks like Bandy's going to keep P10 now. Remember, P10's not in the points as Rakes moves into P8, fighting with Storm now. Storm having the outside line.
The outside. He's not going to make the switch back. Rakes closes it off very quickly.
That looks like a spin ahead. That's back lettuce spun out ahead of him. And that's both of them moving into the points now.
Fortunate for back letters there. He's fallen way back. Drop back 9 pieces in front of him now.
And I won't be surprised if Mrs. Tara does retire the car here.
Yeah, he's losing lots of time and he's also lost a wing.
Interesting tactic by Caterpillar though, I gotta say. He is sat in AI mode. So that will probably be him getting disqualified from the stewards.
Definitely. Oh, he's back.
Virtual safety car is back out, and yeah, he is back out of that mode. Wise choice by him. Zoga P6 currently. Really good drive from, I believe he started P15, was it? Or was it P16?
P60, he started right, wait, no, it was P40.
Oh, well, he has gained 8 positions, but gaining 12 positions from the start up in P4, making a move on Caterpillar here, moves into P3, gaining 13 positions from the start of this race. That's another spin. That's Dave. Dave's retired.
Oh.
That's Dave out of this race. It shows how much the rain can affect everyone's race. It's a complete different ball game when you're in the rain. But here we go, Fanta gaining on Crispy now, trying to get some slipstream.
Trying to get slipstream. He actually drops back, although he's losing now.
Crispy did run wide there.
Will Fanta try something? He could send it down the inside. No, just a little bit too much understeer.
But he is managing to keep with him. But he DRS is not enabled, so that is not good for him. So it doesn't really matter if he does stay within a second of him. The only thing that's going to help him is getting the slipstream down these straights. That's the only advantage he has.
He's not great.
But everyone really close to P3 here. If we look all the way down to Zoga. Caterpillar backing AI mode. Oh, as he comes back out now. Zoga making a move on Avocado.
He makes it stick in turn 1.
Avocado trying to keep in there. And he's going to have to let that go.
Where it's back in AI, the stewards are not going to be very happy with this.
He can't decide what he wants to be in and what he don't want to be in. If he goes in it a few more times, I think the stewards might disqualify him for just going in AI mode too regularly.
I think he's doing it every sector 3. We'll find out here as we start to close in on sector 3. Fanta closed in again, losing time again though. He's not very good at getting the exit on there. He is good at late braking.
Avocado just runs into the back of Zoga there. That's going to be some wing damage, I think. But here we go, Avocado on the outside of Zoga here. Zoga making a huge lunge to try and keep his position.
Red is in AI for sector 3.
Yep, so that's definitely going to be him getting disqualified from the stewards, it does look like. It seems like a repetitive thing for him.
Let's see, will he go back in AI before the end of the lap?
Yep, and there he goes back into AI mode, so that is going to be a disqualification for Rev Caterpillar.
It's the same location every lap. It's very clearly on purpose.
Yep, so here we go, Rakes trying to catch back up to his teammate now. They had a really good finish.
AI, same as last lap. Good lap for the stewards.
Avocado really close to Zoga here. This is the closest he has been when he hasn't rammed into the back of him. Oh, never mind, he's rammed into the back of him there. So can he make a move going onto the main straight here? Can he get enough slipstream from him? As his teammate really catching on him now. Avocado is closing the gap though.
Every corner, Rev is going into AI.
Alright, so here we go. Rates is currently P7. Avocado P6. So these two should be the favourites to get quite high, but no one is going to be catching Crispy or Fanta at this point with an 8.5 second gap to Can. It's only between these two unless they do have a spin. Because these tyres will start to becoming one now.
Yeah, 7 laps on these.
As here we go to commence lap number 8 here in France. Rakes extremely close to his teammate, but does lose a lot of time going around that last turn. Doesn't look like we'll be seeing a lot more action for the rest of this race. However, Zoga really close to Caterpillar here. And Caterpillar goes back in AI mode. So Zoga is currently classed as P4.
I bet Zoga's very angry at the minute. Because of course AI defending can be very dangerous.
Yeah. So here comes Avocado again down the main straight. He keeps gaining a lot down this sector 2 straight, but he's not gaining enough on him through the corners. So he's not able to make a move on Zoga for quite a while now. And if he wants to get a few more points for his constructors and himself, he's going to have to get this overtake done soon just to catch up to Caterpillar. As that's a sector 2 yellow flag, it does look like that is lettuce spinning there. As there goes Zoga down the inside, and there goes Caterpillar down the inside of Caterpillar's AI.
Well deserved as well to lose 2 positions there.
As Caterpillar's came out of AI now, he's probably wondering how's this happened then. As his AI did let both of them through. Rev might have realised that his AI is not worth it, so he might be starting to come out of it.
Let's see, he tends to go into AI at the start of about halfway through sector 1. Let's see if he decides to do that again. Reeks goes down the inside, doesn't manage to hold it. 3 second time penalty. I don't think that was very deserved.
Alright, Storm is the last one currently in the points for this sprint race. He just needs to hold position and he will be bringing home a point for MP Motorsport.
He's got plenty of time for the car behind, there's no rush for him. He just has to relax, there's no point pushing the car ahead after all. It is Reeks and it's 5 seconds, he's not going to be able to catch him.
And we're still waiting for him to bring High Tech Grand Prix, the new F2 team, to F1 2020. So we can bring them into this league as well. Well, unfortunately, they still have not added it. So here we go back on board with Rates as he's gaining on Caterpillar now. Caterpillar going back into AI mode for Sector 3. So Rates should gain a lot through this sector.
Will he make it set? Yep, he's sent.
Yep, there he goes. And that's going to be Rev moving up a place. No, Rev's going to keep it. As he does come out of AI mode as he saw him trying to make the move. So there goes Rates round the outside there.
He has wing damage. And he's conceded the position.
Oh, that was really risky from Caterpillar. I'm guessing Rates might have something to say about that at the end of the race.
Yeah, not very smart then. Riggs doesn't need to worry.
Now Rates is trying to do the same thing back to him. As Caterpillar cuts the corner. Don't even get a penalty for that.
He is going to be disqualified, so Wayardi is going to be within the points as well. And Storm is going to move up to 7th.
That's what it's looking like at the moment. If Caterpillar does crash out Rakes, then we might have a predicament on our hands. Oh, and there goes Caterpillar going wide once again. Is he going to enter AI mode into Sector 3 here? We've seen him do it a lot of times now.
Defending very dangerously.
As he leaves Rakes, no room there. No room to keep his nose in. They've locked wheels of each other. All this time they've been doing that, Storm has gained a second in that last sector. Storm really catching up to the pair of them now.
Right now So if you remember, Riggs has that 3-second time penalty. The battle ahead of him.
Oh, and that rake spun. There goes Storm. And Wyardi is not far away now. And now we do know Rakes does have wing damage. And it's not just a little bit. It looks like quite a bit of his left side of his wing. As here we go, starting the final lap now.
I've got to say, right, as we're starting the final lap, today's race by Rev just not good at all. Being in AI and then childishly defending, it's not acceptable.
So yeah, he will be getting disqualified at the end of this race, but a really, really good race by Khan. Gaining 13 positions. Really, really good race. And Zoga as well, gaining 10 positions. Keep in mind, Zoga did not finish in the feature race, but as soon as wet conditions were a thing, he was straight in there. But keep in mind, Avocado is only 1.5 seconds behind. All it takes is one mistake and Zoga will lose a place. So we're going to go on board with Crispy. Actually, no we're not, as Rakes has closed the gap up to Storm now. Rakes is right on the tail of Storm, heading into Sector 3 now. Here we go. Can he make a move before the finish line? Keep in mind, Rakes does have another 3-second time penalty there. So that is going to be P8 for Rakes, including Rev Caterpillar's disqualification from the session. So here we go, Crispy Hang finishing P1 there. Fanta P2 can take it away through to penalties. No, he can't. That's P3 for Can, P4 for Zoga, P5 for Avocado. Caterpillar will be disqualified from the race. So this is Storm finishing P6. Rakes is gonna be P7, as Wyardi did go into the pits. I'm confused why Wyardi went into the pits there. I think he might have had a drive-through penalty to sit. So that's going to be Wyardi chopping off the points in P8. Driver of the day has to be going to Can due to gaining 13 places. As we wait for Bandy to come across the finish line now.
Final corner.
There he comes, a bit of a celebration for not being one of the ones that DNF'd, but as he hits into a wall, luckily he did not DNF. So here we go, P12 for Bandy. Really, really good race, yep. Crooked Khan, driver of the day, no doubt about it. So now if I go and quickly check here, our next race for F2 is going to be in Austria.
Oh, so that's always a good track.
So that should be a really interesting track. Really high speeds. So we'll see how they can do there. And then the last two tracks we have remaining after that are Britain and Abu Dhabi. And that is going to be the end of F2 Season 1. So we'll see which drivers prevail to F1 and which drivers from F1 move down to F2. So that is going to be it from me and Outrect here. That is going to be round 3, Season 1, France of the Thermal Formula 1 League, F1 2020. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in Free Practice 1 Monday for Austria. See you then.